Now we made it.
Hello and welcome to episode 11 of the Serviette Hour. Like I was just saying, it's official double digits.
Yeah, now we can't stop.
Exactly. Like 10 could have been like a fluke, like a one-off.
Yeah.
And that's like, it's unofficial double digits, you know?
And I liked how excited people were about 10. They were over here talking to me. They're like, oh shit, you have a podcast? I'm like, yeah.
10 episodes.
It took you 10. After 10 episodes, you finally figured that Shout out to my man, Jordan. He was like, do you have a podcast? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Bro, fucking...
Just a little bit.
Let's talk about the music game right now.
Okay, which genre?
All genres, because it's like the way that the culture is now.
Okay. This is going to be a difficult discussion because I think that what classifies as music varies greatly from person to person. With an example of in my language of music perception class, It's a combination of... Have I told you this? It's a combination of kids from Jacobs and then like neuroscience students.
Yeah.
And then like psychology students and like the whole spectrum. And so we had...
Well, this has nothing to do with sound.
Oh, okay.
It's the neediness of music now.
The neediness?
It's we've become very needy.
Oh,
when
like
we want
as consumers?
As consumers of music.
Okay.
So you understand, like, when, like, somebody puts out an album, people are already, like, after, like, a couple months, when's the next one coming? Like, you can't be an artist now and put out, or, like... People will just, like, unless you're, like, really, like, good. Like, if you separate yourself.
Yeah.
Like, if you're Lil Pump, you can't drop an album 2 years after your next album. Because nobody will know you. You have to constantly do that shit.
You have to churn it out. So potentially that SoundCloud is kind of...
Made it a
turn and burn kind of thing. You really have to just not necessarily focus on quality, but quantity at this point.
Like, if you're not constantly putting shit out, then, like, your shit's...
There's nothing to remember you by.
You're forgotten.
Because you kind of sound like a lot of the other people.
Yeah.
Huh.
And, like, once you have, like, enough... Like, that's just... I feel like that's kind of a weird... Like, do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing, honestly?
Honestly, I think it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like, a major example that comes to mind is with Brockhampton and the Saturation albums. They came out in such a short span of time, given they have so many people working on it.
And it's actually pretty good.
Yeah. But you're really putting a lot of pressure on up-and-coming artists. I'd say established artists don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, some of the really...
Like, Kendrick,
bands,
he's doing his thing.
Yeah,
like,
he can take however the fuck long he wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, people like Migos... I mean, Migos... as a diehard Migos fan, back from Versace to now...
The Migos old head.
They definitely are just trying to get the bag now. Like, I don't think music... They don't give a fuck about it, really. Like, they're like, how do we get money every time we put out music?
Do you think that played into them going into, like, their separate acts a lot harder than...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because Offset's album's supposed to come out soon, too.
Oh, God.
But...
it's 50 minutes of just instrumentals and ad-libs.
Well, come on, that was Quavo's album.
Offset!
No, Quavo's album was just humming and fucking...
Oh, God.
And features.
It's like Kid Cudi's feature on that one fucking song for Kanye's album.
Oh, come on. Waves? Wait, are you talking about Waves or...
Yeah.
Hey, that's just lit, though.
I mean, it's good, but how much do you think he got paid to do that shit?
A fuck ton, probably.
I know,
actually, Kanye probably fucks people over.
Honestly, like, I wouldn't be surprised.
But back to what we were saying, like, yeah, Brockhampton's, like, they put out this shit, and then, like, people are like, right now, people are probably like, alright, so what's the next one after Iridescence? Like,
yeah.
Bro, like, that was, like, their best, like, work. Well, I wouldn't say their best work. Saturation 2 is probably their best work, honestly.
Saturation 2.
Saturation 2 is their best work, but, like, it was good, and, like, I just don't like how we have to have it. Like, make me wait, please. Because I'm getting sick. I listen to too much music to keep listening to music every fucking month of somebody that I just put out some shit. Like, who else did that shit? Like what I was saying about Migos. Like, they put out Culture 2. And, like, just full of bullshit. Just trash songs. Just trash. Just all trash. And, like, the Grammys are, like, going with this shit now, because they're like, okay, Grammys always been, like, a popularity contest, even though we thought this was the best music awards show, but it's not. The BET Hip Hop Awards is the best music awards show. Because they got the Cypher.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
But, and so they, like, they fucking have Scorpion as the best album of the year. I mean, album of the year.
Which clearly...
But also the Black Panther sound... I mean, the Black Panther soundtrack was good.
Really cool, though.
And, like, Janelle Monáe and, like, other people, like, that are on it are good. But there's absolutely no reason that Drake should be there. His album was not good. It wasn't good.
I'd say it was way too long.
I wouldn't even say that. Like, I'm used to... Like, you know we talked about, like, albums being way too long. We gotta get used to that shit. But... that just wasn't good.
Do you think that's a byproduct of people wanting to put out more songs on an album? That way they're also, you know, lowering the quality of that too. So, for example, you go into one studio recording session. Normally, without this sort of phenomenon that we're experiencing now, you'd have, out of one good, like, 8-hour session, you'd get maybe a song, maybe two.
Yeah.
Whereas now, someone's going in, maybe they don't have everything written.
Doing 10 songs, like just freestyling bullshit.
Yeah. And then they have their producers go in and chop that up into however many tracks.
Yeah. And it angers me. Because I sound like an old head. This ain't real hip hop. Like,
this ain't.
I sound like, what's his name? Funkmaster or
Funkmaster Flex?
Is it Funkmaster Flex or not?
That's one of them.
It's that guy Flex, but he's like yelling over. He's like one of those old heads, but it's just like it's sickening, honestly, because it's rushed now. Like they rushed the music. They're just getting streams because streams get you automatic platinums now.
Pretty much. And also, like, the money from the streams.
And, like, just the fucking demand. We're fucking it up. It's like, they're just doing what we're asking for.
They're adapting to the market.
They're adapting. Because now we got, everybody just wanted on that, like, SoundCloud shit.
Yeah, I don't
know. I'm not fucking with it. I like the shit, like, I like fucking, like what Kendrick does. Just put it out every 2 years.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I respect, like, he gives you, like, a feature or so, like, every, like on his off year just to...
And he has a big album every 3 years.
And it's not like, but it's perfectly good.
Damn, they were all 3 years apart.
Perfectly good sizes, though.
Yeah.
And they're perfect. They're all crafted good.
And then in between, he had drops, too.
And they're, like, untitled and mastered. Like, he was like, here, have some, like, shit I put out.
Exactly. It was a separate project that no one really knew anything about.
And we all knew, but the thing is, we all knew it wasn't, like, a serious album.
Exactly.
And that's respectable. And he already recorded. It's not like he recorded this just so he could have some shit out. Like,
yeah, it was like it was something to tide people over to the next album.
Yeah,
it's like, I understand that you want to consume what I'm producing, so here in the meantime have this while I'm waiting. You know, I'm cooking up good shit.
And honestly, I was a little scared because I thought Kendrick was going to actually give in. I mean, he's kind of given, but he's like still kind of treating it like it is, like how he used to. So I'm happy he didn't put his music out on his off year.
Yeah,
because he does this. He's done this since Good Kid, like just that year and not that year, this year, and that's like I love how TDE does that shit with every album. But it's annoying. I'm sick of it. I don't know how many people were sick of it. Like, they just, like, all these hype beats with Supreme's fanny packs are just like, come on, Lil Pump, put out the albums. And I'm just like, I don't really need that shit. Like,
that reminds me of that fucking store down on Indiana, the SLCT. It's between, like, 9 Rounds and...
Oh, I know.
Like,
that little shit.
It's literally fucking
the ones with the hanger that, like, they have their clothes out there. Like, I can't steal that shit. Yeah, it's fucking... No, that's... No.
Absolutely.
Also, I'm going to steal something from there one day. Honestly.
Allegedly.
No, I'm going to probably just buy stuff because, you know, I'm a respectable young man.
I mean, it's all
probably expensive bullshit.
Yeah.
I saw it crowded, too. Like, I saw hella people in that shit. I was like...
Because that's something that, like, anyone from a suburb of Chicago would do.
Oh, yeah.
Dead ass and, you know, roll up in the Timbs.
A suburb.
60 degrees out.
Yeah, I'm from Chicago. Oh, what part? Oh, Naperville.
Yeah. Head ass. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Using your trust fund money to buy some fucking Supreme headband.
Yeah. I was trying to talk about something about, like DJing, like, specifics, because, you know, I had that interest and all that. But I forget what it was. I think, okay, so I was talking to, you know Connor, right?
The guy with the octopus tattoo?
I think so. Does he have octopus? I didn't know that.
Yeah, is the one guy from work?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the octopus tattoo on his arm.
Okay, I didn't know that.
It's just all black.
Oh, that's dope. But, so he was talking to me about DJing and, like, how he, like what he's learned from being, like, I think he said he's done some DJing or something like that. And he was saying that basically, like, you can tell somebody's a beginner when they're DJing because they switch genres constantly.
Yeah.
And like that kind of fucks it up. Mm-hmm. So he's like, you gotta really plan out your sets when you're doing things because you gotta really like. Everything's just about the consumer. God damn it.
Do you know who Laid Back Luke is?
No, I do not.
All right, he's been a professional DJ and producer for at least 20-25 years.
Okay.
And he was really big in like the Netherlands scene. He comes from that kind of like club house kind of background.
Okay.
And when I was trying to learn, when I was learning how to do all of that, he has a really helpful YouTube channel where he'll do literally it's him playing like an hour-long set, and then he records the whole thing, and then he goes back and he narrates what he's thinking about doing while he's doing it.
That's awesome.
It's really helpful.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, now we got to select the next track. We got to make sure it's, the BPMs are lined up. Now we got to fade in, fade out. We're going to transition. Now we just used that transition, so we're going to switch to this one. We're going to throw a low pass on it, and now we're going to cut it because it was like this many bars, and it's really fucking helpful.
Man, this is something this podcast is hella fun, and like everything else I do is fun, like, Sudoku.
Yeah.
But like going into DJing would be such a fun like hobby to like. That'd be something that it's like something I could learn, and then I'd be having so much fun like actually doing it.
Yeah.
And if I do like get at the point where I'm like going out to bars and like doing this shit, like that'd be pretty cool too. Mm-hmm. But it's just
you're in Kelly C. Do you know Mark Matsuki?
No, probably not.
All right. Well, he is kind of like the most famous equivalent to what we have as a DJ here at IU. He won like college DJ or like best college DJ.
Okay.
Or like the competition. Like him and a guy named Nico Flores used to go to my high school.
Okay.
And he actually DJs at like Kilroy's. He's got like a permanent
and all
residence.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like on a certain amount of days. I feel like if you were to reach out to him, he might be able to
teach me some shit.
Yeah, and then he's also a producer, so he also teaches people how to like. Or no. This is back to Layback.
Oh, back to Layback. Okay.
Yeah, he's also a producer, so he'll have tutorials for that shit too. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's got, and then also like he performs at places like Ultra, like the music festival in Miami, and then all kinds of different shows.
Is it Ultra or Ulta?
Ultra.
Okay, I think I'm just thinking of the makeup place.
Yeah, yeah. Here we go. In My Mind, Never a Lennon, Denon, Motorized Vinyl or whatever. I think it's the In My Mind series that we're referring to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Live at Tomorrowland 2018, and it's basically just him setting up or doing part of his set and narrating what he's doing.
I actually might watch that because that sounds pretty fucking dope, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a different like style of music.
To be honest.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. It's
a different style of music, but I'd honestly say it'd be harder to mix music that's so focused on not like only instrumental, very beat focused, very beat heavy, because you can hear what's if you fuck up very easily. Whereas with rap music, it's a little bit different. You just kind of fade in, fade out.
Yeah, no, it's definitely I would love to learn. I just need the money.
Money, the resources.
Hello, sponsorships.
Soylent, where you at? You still haven't responded to the emails.
You're making me eat smoothies.
Just send the bag. send the bag.
Send the check, send the bag.
That's all you need.
And send me a shirt. I'll take just a shirt, honestly.
Yeah, it's like literally anything. Stickers, hats, shirts, shoes.
Some decals.
some decals. I want a fat head of a Soylent smoothie that's like 4 feet tall. I'll put it above my bed and I'll slap it every time I get up in the morning.
Yeah. Just a truckload of Soylent.
Hell yeah, dude.
No, they wouldn't.
That'll keep you fed for like a year.
Yeah, but also, would I really be fed?
Well, you'd have like there was.
It's just if I'm starving, I'd get some Soylent.
Oh, for sure. There were some like YouTube channels that did like Soylent for 30 days or whatever.
Yeah.
And the thing is that you don't exercise your jaw muscles, and so it becomes very difficult if you do transition back to food to chew.
Oh.
Because.
Well, I'm gonna say something real disgusting, but just suck dick.
I mean...
Or no, wait, eat pussy. Either suck dick or eat pussy.
Well, I'd say even then, it's not like I'm as big of a jaw workout. What the guy did in the video was he started chewing like big like wads of gum. Like multiple pieces. That way he could really like...
Oh, okay. Yeah. Get his jaws back.
Yeah.
That's kind of annoying. But if that's the only problem, then I don't give a fuck. Lockjaw's cool.
Lockjaw's cool?
I mean, Kodak made a song about it, so whatever.
Nah, it doesn't make it cool, kids.
No, anyway, Jojo asked me to add this this talking point. So this talking point is presented by JoJo.
Okay.
Our finger gun's cool, man.
No. No. Straight up, just no.
Just no, bro.
No.
Bro, have you ever, like, people fucking, like, what goes through your mind?
They can't be serious. Like, I've done it ironically before.
Yeah.
It always, like, it's almost always following, like, hey, I want to die. Or, like, some shit like that. Some really nihilist kind of shit.
Well, she says that, like, the dude in the office, Dylan? Not
really.
He got married, actually, in the union and stuff like that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It was a pretty dope wedding. Mm. But she says he does finger guns a lot.
Ooh.
And, like, I think they're, like, legit.
We might have to cancel him.
I think there's something wrong with his brain, I think.
Wait, actually?
No, I'm kidding.
Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck?
No, but it's just funny, like, do you feel like that's a mistake after you finger gun? Like, if you finger gun, and what if you wink?
Ooh, no. That's worse. That's so much worse.
Like, the wink, what if you're trying to scheme and you're just like, yeah, I'll catch you later, man. And it's just like, with the wink, and you're just like, ah.
The wink makes it exponentially creepier.
Yeah.
And also,
well, winking's just hard for me anyway, so I don't even try it.
even if you were doing it ironically, if you were to wink, that would take away, and it would immediately make it worse.
Worse, yeah.
Yeah. There's no way to recover from that.
Yeah. Well, it's the finger. Like, if you're like Dylan, if you're popular for being a finger gun guy, you gotta.
If you've made a name for yourself for it, then by all means, be on brand.
I can respect the confidence though. Like, you gotta have like a certain level of.
Does that come from a level of confidence, or just general not being self-aware? For example, if you think finger guns are okay,
yeah,
and you continue to do it, would it be? He's
lived his life. He has a tenure in this life.
His tenure.
He has tenure in this life. So I mean, if somebody hasn't told you yet, I mean, do the finger guns, bro.
Don't shoot that.
Honestly, this man he's already made it to the top of Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Self-actualization.
So he's already had self-actualization.
The third eye has been opened.
Yeah, so the third eye told him, finger gun the fuck out of it.
Yeah. It just blinked in Morse code.
So he's more aware than we probably are.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, this is the wave.
Yeah, it's like, y'all don't know this right now, but in 10 to 15 years' time, everybody's going to be this shit.
They're going to have Supreme's finger guns.
It's like a wristband you can wear, and it makes a sound effect every time it moves.
That's so American.
The worst thing I think Supreme has put out is the fucking brick. It's literally a Supreme brick.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Respect to that.
$80 fucking.
People paid for it.
People bought it. They sold out. They sold out of Supreme bricks.
You gonna build a house?
Build a Supreme mansion.
The Supreme McMansion.
Oh, God.
The Supreme mansion.
We should do that with bricks of limestone. Or things of limestone.
Yeah, bro, that would be fun. What if we just had just one building on campus of just Supreme bricks?
Oh God, that'd be extremely expensive.
That'd make Wiley look hella hype.
Take that, Herman B. Wells.
You just see hella dudes just standing in front with fanny packs and the fucking glasses that we were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah, it's like one of those old timey photos where they're cutting the ribbon or some shit. They're just squatting.
Just one dude fucking like this. You got the dude with the thumb. You remember the thumb on the nose?
Yeah, one guy's vaping. One guy has a fucking fish hook in his mouth, he's fish hooking his teeth, trying to show off.
Bro, I think when I used to be had a serious. I think I told you about this. How I have a serious, or not that I have a serious following, but I had a serious presence on Instagram.
Yeah.
And so I would, I said, I dropped them mixtapes, and and so I'm gonna start doing the shit I used to do, the fucking holding your hands like you're in prayer type shit, and squatting. I gotta do some real ugly shit now.
Some edgy shit.
Yeah.
To be fair, what was considered edgy back then and now is kind of different.
Bruh, fuck edgy. Nothing's normal anymore.
This is true. Honestly, anything can be done in the name of irony anymore.
This is true.
Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say because everything's coming back around, especially with like fashion and all this bullshit. It's coming back to the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, we're wearing joggers.
Yeah, tracksuits are back.
Tracksuits are back.
Honestly, I would fuck with a tracksuit though.
Oh, well, you had a tracksuit.
I love wearing my Adidas tracksuit.
Yeah,
I love it.
I don't think I can rock that type of tracks. I gotta hit the the windbreaker tracksuit.
Oh, for sure.
I'd be too tough. But yeah, so let's just go with finger guns or not. Cool.
Yeah, no, finger guns, keep them holstered.
I think that was like an 80s thing though. Like you definitely have guaranteed.
Wasn't that like a Fonzie thing from whenever the fuck that TV show was famous?
So everybody, I think everybody, he might have just liked Fonzie. He's like one of those like people in the church of Fonzie.
Hold on, let me fucking.
But I mean, like, honestly, if he's married, she fucks with it.
I mean, yeah, I suppose.
She's like, that's guaranteed pussy for the night.
Jesus.
Like the way that your fingers gun.
Whoa. 74 to 84.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Dylan's not too young. He's not too old, but he's not too young either.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose.
Yeah, I respect it. I can respect that shit, bro.
That would make you what, 54? No, that'd be 44.
Wow,
That's hard.
damn. Shit. My mom's 50 and she's born in 1965.
Yeah, that's so fucking weird to think about. Especially considering now that there are kids who can legally vote who were born in 2000.
Yeah.
That's just weird to think. Then again, like, we're not really far off.
Yeah.
So.
But also, 97 was, or the 90s were almost 30 years ago now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Let's not talk about it.
I'm not about to go to an existential crisis.
Yeah.
Just right now.
What was I about? So we're basically suburban kids. Yeah. I mean, even though you lived in a city, but come on now.
I mean, yeah.
Indy's such a fucking big city that you can go.
It has its places, but I definitely say I was never near, like, an actual, like, super urban area.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to think about, and, like, I keep forgetting to do research because you're the guy to do research anyway, is that, like, does our accent get eliminated from when we, like, are in the suburbs, or does it become, like, something new that every, like, suburban area just shares?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, like, we don't have an accent.
Yeah.
But, like, obviously, like, to other countries we have an accent. But also, like,
American.
Like, if I'm in Baltimore, people have accents in Baltimore.
Yeah.
If I'm in D.C., they have accents in D.C. They have accents in Indy. But we don't have accents because we're from the suburbs.
Yeah. Well, I think that also plays into, like, what do they call that? The, like, the vernacular, or the, what's the word for it? The patois?
The dialect.
The urban patois of, like, every area.
What is it, Creole?
I mean, yeah, like, if you were to go down and speak Creole. Or, like, for example, like, we don't have accents when we're speaking English, but if we were to go to, let's say, Spain and try to speak Spanish, it would be pretty easy for them, unless we had.
They're like, you have an American accent.
Yeah, it'd be pretty easy for them to tell that we're not native Spanish speakers because of how, our mannerisms.
Yeah, that's facts. But I think that's just like a super cool thing. It's a super weird thing, but I'm not a linguistics major, so
language is a fucking lie, dude.
You think it's a lie?
I think it's so fucking weird that this. Realistically, it all stems from one group of ancient peoples gathering around and being like, you know what, we're going to call this thing, that. We're going to call this a rock. And then everyone was like, all right, cool.
And then somebody was like, nah, that's not.
And then someone like 200 miles to the east was like, nah, fuck you guys, we're going to call it this.
Yeah. Hey, no, dead ass, that's bullshit.
Hey, yo, dead ass, that's not a fucking rock.
But how are they, the crazier thing is how they figured out how to translate shit.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
It's like, because it's very difficult for me to... Like the Rosetta Stone.
Yeah.
How the fuck was that happening?
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, what kind of higher minds did they have in those times?
Or like the ancient Greeks and all that shit.
Yeah,
that was a long time ago.
Like, how are they that smart?
Well, I just think... Collectively, as far as... We are much smarter than we were then, but as far as as far as our culture is concerned, I'd say we're dumber.
Yeah, I can respect that. Sure. We're on that idiocracy.
Well, I just think there's so much...
We have so many people now, though.
Information is becoming less and less factual.
Yeah, that's true.
In the sense that, especially in the last few years, we've had this sort of surge of what can be referred to as the fake news movement.
Yeah.
Things like the anti-vaxxers. And then, like, people in China were quite literally grinding up scabs and snorting them as an ancient form of vaccine. That's true.
Wow. Did it work?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Damn, I should have hit that shit up.
But, yeah, like way back in the fucking day.
Yeah.
And then it's just the anti-vaxxers nowadays because of one paper that was redacted by some super fucked up guy who didn't know what he was doing. And then same thing with, the flat earthers. Like, we've known the earth was round for millennia. It's been so long.
And like, why are these idiots coming out of here and talking about? Yeah, no, I didn't see it.
Yeah, just because we look at the horizon and we don't see a curve.
All those pictures are fake into space.
Yeah, we heard this one guy named his name is Bob, I believe.
Bob.
The B-O-B, yes.
B-O, and there's another guy named Kyrie Irving. quite the scholar.
Yeah. But I think that, to be able to have that sort of stems from having this plethora of knowledge to the point where we can, decide, what we want to be skeptic about.
Yeah.
And I just think that's given rise to a lot of misinformation.
There was definitely, I'm going to look for it. There was a tweet that just had me crying because it was me shitting on flat earthers. Mm-hmm. And then some random person from the rhombic triacontahedron Earth Society. It's a fucking joke. They know it's a joke. I was like, because my tweet was, why do we have to keep proving that the Earth is round for a few dumbasses who still think it is flat? And somebody was like, well, we don't have to prove that the Earth is a rhombic triacontahedron. And I was like, and Mars is a parallelogram. Like,
very nice.
But that was like, we don't need to prove this shit.
We really don't.
It's like, people, you see, the difference is that we have so much information that we can just we have access to information.
Oh, the access is unparalleled.
Yeah, but these people were just chilling, sitting on a rock, and thinking for hours. Yeah. Like, when you think enough, you figure some shit out.
The thing that, and then shit like that with like painters and sculptors and artists.
Ridiculous.
The skill was amazing with no power tools. Yeah. The thing that comes to my mind is I've been getting really into like stone carving recently. And I've been watching a lot of like sculpture videos, and the use of power tools is... I haven't watched a video where someone hasn't used a power tool.
Wow.
To like rough out marble, like cut down big pieces of geometry from like a big ass.
Oh, so they don't even do it like old school.
No.
Like the old heads used to do it.
The way you're supposed to like cut, like get rough out a lot of geometry. Let's say you're carving in Indiana limestone. You have this big ass like
block of
right? And let's say you want to cut off, the top right corner at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
You'll do a series of cuts down, like following that 45 degrees down, and then you'll hit it with a hammer, and you do that for every like layer going backwards. And so that's how you would do it, and everyone does that with saws now.
Yeah.
Like the
the sand saws.
Yeah. Or like the rotary. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Whereas back in the fucking day, they would have had to do that with a handsaw, or they just rough it out with,
They built pyramids. That's all I'm saying.
It's wild. I mean, when you have that much time and that much manpower. You might as well fuck.
We're on some serious thinking shit today.
Yeah, This is the departure from the norm.
I want to be funny. God damn it.
Shit.
Well, I mean, finger guns was pretty fucking funny.
Finger guns is pretty fucking
funny. Yeah.
That's why people still do it.
Yeah.
Because it's hilarious. Comedy gold.
It's hilarious.
Comedy gold.
Let me be problematic for a sec.
Uh-oh.
2 problematic things. Actually, I'll start with the first one.
Okay.
Friends is garbage, and I don't want to hear anybody telling me it.
I'm glad they're taking it off Netflix. Because now people can watch.
No, I think they bought it back.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, honestly, given how many people watch that shit, I'm not surprised.
Wait, somebody said they should just get rid of The Office too, because I'm fucking sick of it.
I think that was me.
Yeah, that's probably you. Yeah, The Office is. I like The Office, but shut the fuck up. I've had enough.
Well, the thing is, back when I was.
But also, I like Seinfeld, so I'm
for sure
talking shit.
It's similar. But when I was on Tinder back in the day,
fat throwback.
I wouldn't say my prime, but back in the day, I was so tired of people using that as if it was a fucking personality trait.
Yeah, well, like if you don't like Friends, swipe left and kill yourself.
Yeah, it's like chill the fuck out. I'm like fucking edgelord over here.
Yeah, fuck out of here, bitch. If you don't play RuneScape, get the fuck out of my face.
If you don't play hardcore OSRS, get out of here. Swipe left. Hardcore Iron Man only.
Fuck no.
Dude, honestly, that's the only way I played RuneScape. Do you know what Hardcore Iron Man is?
No, I don't think so.
Alright, so like you can't trade with any other players.
Oh yeah, you explained this. You said
and you have to make all of your own shit.
Yeah, no thanks.
I did that.
Yeah, you were on some real serious shit.
Dude.
You were one of those African kids that would be in the library from opening to close.
I was just
because their parents don't care. Sorry, that was low key like way too close for me because I had a lot of friends like that.
Jesus Christ.
They would like they'd be fucking these little motherfucking Nigerian kids that would just be in the library all the time, just playing RuneScape, like not looking up from the computer.
Yeah.
Or they'll either be playing RuneScape or looking at mangas.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, respect to you, but don't you have homework?
Dude, I coasted through elementary, middle, and high school.
Bro, I'm still coasting.
I'm not.
Okay,
really
I won't say I'm still
anymore.
coasting. I'm feeling that shit now.
Yeah.
But high school, like senior year was the only year that I tried since preschool.
Yeah. I genuinely didn't give a fuck when I graduated with a 4.1. I was one of those people where I didn't have to try.
You started out good. I started out real bad, so that basically just killed everything.
Yeah. It was one of those issues where I just was always able to, get what I needed to, get from the lesson, and then fuck off, and then not do anything for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I just had the problem of getting distracted a lot, so I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do homework.
Yeah.
Because people are outside, and outside is where I live.
Yeah.
This is my stomping ground. But I remember this is like crazy thing that I was thinking about when I was talking to my friend earlier, like right before you came here. I feel like thought activity has been basically like was so like shamed in high school.
What are we referring to as thought activity?
Like just like having like THOT.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Though these hoes, those hoes, this hoe over
Them
there.
hoes.
Thus hoe.
This hoe right now.
They fucking like people were really shaming girls over like sending nudes.
They
and
still
like
are.
fucking, but like in college though, it's kind of normal.
I mean, I think society as a whole is doing that.
I mean, yeah, but it's not weird in college.
I mean, yeah.
Like compared to high school, like high school, you sucking
it was
somebody's.
much more serious.
If you're sucking your boyfriend's meat off, people go crazy.
Yeah.
But like now they're like, it's your boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But that's just because we're childish.
I think it's because no one really had experience with, relationships, sexual or not.
Yeah.
Bar
Shit was
none.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't make sense. Like
High school's fucking weird. It reminds me of that show, fucking Big Mouth.
Big Mouth is a great show.
Reminds me of that show.
I think it's a respectable educational show, but it's funny as well.
Yeah.
I sound way too. I'm sounding way too smart today. Fuck. Like I'm speaking. Like it's not. This is not working.
Granted, there's going to be some person out there who's fact checking the shit out of this. Nick, if we send it to you, I understand there's probably 10 or 15 things that we said that are wrong. But just email us back.
No, we just had to talk about
We
just had to talk about international stuff, and you'll start getting in our ass.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
we should make a claim about which president's the best, and then just
yeah. Jimmy Carter's trash, and he'll just start killing us because
he's on his way here right now.
He met Jimmy Carter, so he'll be real fucking mad. But we're fucking. Me and Nick are fucking butthurt right now because IU lost to Maryland, and so like Matthew's like I'm wearing Maryland shorts right now, but
you've already abandoned the team.
I don't even know how to feel. I mean, they're playing. I want them to get this national championship, but if they get butt fucked by Akron,
ooh,
no, Akron's interesting.
Oh.
I mean, okay. I know you don't really get shit because you don't watch sports or anything like that.
I mean, I know.
But you understand that Akron's like not a school you would think about when it comes to soccer.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
But they beat the fuck out of Michigan State, 5-1.
Shit.
That's the semifinal.
Wow.
And they got fucking bent over by Akron. The Zips. The fucking Zips. Actually, Maryland scored. Dope. 1-0. Wait, whoa.
That reminds me of Spain and the Netherlands from the old World Cup. The 5-2 game.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of the only games I actually watched.
That was when Netherlands beat the fuck out.
Netherlands beat the shit out of Spain.
Netherlands is like, I don't know what's up with them when it comes to athletes, but they're always beating the fuck out of people. And like swimming, speeds.
Not swimming.
No?
The U.S. is like...
Or is it... It's either...
The U.S. has pretty much always been like number one.
But Netherlands are always there, though.
It's usually...
It's either Netherlands...
The Australians, sometimes the French.
It's Australians. That's who I was thinking about.
There's always like one or two Japanese dudes in every race.
Yeah, just for diversity, I guess.
No, they're pretty good.
Affirmative action.
God damn it.
But they... No, they had that in But like the Netherlands, like they kill it in like the ice sports. Honestly, like Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
You would be lucky if you got gold. Mm-hmm. You'd be lucky if you got a medal.
But let's be real, no one gives a fuck about the Winter Olympics.
Whoa. Sir.
The Summer Olympics are the best Olympics.
This is facts.
Well, yeah.
And the Winter Olympics, they're the second best.
Well, no, I mean...
The Special Olympics are third.
Oh, no. God damn it. I'm leaving that in. Fuck
please.
Fuck.
And then you got the Paralympics. That's fourth.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm wheeling. Like, how you gonna be? I got mad respect for them though, because they're over here sitting and fucking just jacked. Fucking, it's like they're rowing.
Kind of.
It's like they're rowing. Why are we like these bikes on the track?
Jesus Christ.
I remember this person. There used to be this person that would do that on my, like, right before our track practice. And they were rolling.
Well, yeah, they were. They sure were.
Like, they're over here. And I'm over here like, damn, bitch. You should be competing for the retirement home. God damn. You rolling like shit. I've never seen grandma go. No, it wasn't even a grandma. It was like someone that was like 30.
Honestly, like if you were in a wheelchair, I feel like you kind of have to get jacked.
So if you didn't hear what I said, rankings are number 1, Olympics.
Summer.
Number 2, winter. Third is special Olympics. Because we have a fuck ton of them. So like, that's why they're third. And fourth is Paralympics. Because who the fuck watches that shit?
Well, don't they usually combine them with the Special Olympics?
No, they usually combine it with the Olympics.
Oh, they have separate heats.
Okay. It's kind of funny. Well, I mean, like, they do it after the Olympics are over.
Yeah.
And so they do the Paralympics and nobody watches it except their mom. But, it's like me at the fucking... It's like me in my concert. Wow, I gotta stop. I gotta stop.
Yeah,
Alright. Anyway.
There goes all of our fans. Now we're at 1 subscriber.
Alright.
Hey,
no. I was getting some tips. They said be more problematic. I was like, yes, ma'am. But,
who said that?
JoJo. She was really talking to me today.
I mean, give the people what they want.
We're
becoming like the SoundCloud rap industry. We're doing more quantity. I mean,
well, we're not getting money out of it.
The quality is there, but true, it's.
And also, I mean, we haven't said anything too problematic in a while.
Yeah.
Well, except for Enrico saying his shit.
This is true. Yeah, the things that didn't make it to the show.
It's been a while. I needed to put this out.
Should we do an unrated cut?
Unrated cut?
Like, I can't.
Why would we put out? That's too much work, bro.
That's true. Because also, like, I can't keep anything that I delete out from this.
Yeah.
So I'd have to do 2 separate files. I'd have to save one that would be unedited as the unrated file, and then I have to go through, edit it, and then release that one and be like, oh, this is the normal one.
No, let's keep it raw.
The raw footage.
Raw, just ad-libs.
We gotta start live streaming this whole thing.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Just watch the video of the live stream.
We should definitely just have somebody sitting in the corner just taking videos while we're...
Yeah, just hold up.
We could probably have somebody do that.
Realistically, I think...
But it would kind of be awkward.
This format would work better as like an H3 podcast kind of deal, like where they do videos.
Yeah. But, anyway, do you follow Squirrels of IU?
I do.
I'm a very guilty person when it comes to that.
Granted, okay, here's the thing. I don't follow them, but I search for them often. They're in my suggestions.
I follow them now.
Okay.
I was holding off, but I was like, but I like them.
Yeah.
Get your nut. Get
that fucking nut.
Get that fucking nut.
Goddamn.
But I like that, and like I don't give a fuck. I fucking love dog videos and cat videos. Like, I was squealing in here like a couple days ago over there was this little dog that had like barely any leg, and he was just hopping around, and I was like, oh my god. And I sent it to one of my friends, and she was like, how does he do it? And I was like, I don't know. He's so small.
He defies nature. Small.
He's so small.
Small being.
Small pupper.
God damn it.
And I send everything to Emily just so she gets the approval. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you're the animal lady.
Yeah, that's like Chloe always sends me posts from obscure cat memes. And those shits are great.
Oh yeah,
It's amazing.
what did I just? Oh, so I watched this guy named Odd Ones Out who does like
the animation.
Yeah, and he just put out a video talking
video?
about his cat. You watched it?
that today.
Oh my gosh, bro! I think cats did save the internet, or like really boosted YouTube.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Like,
they did,
and maybe memes. Honestly,
yeah, they did for YouTube what porn did for the internet. It basically saved it. You heard it here first,
bro. Shout out to porn. I think I'm gonna try to. I think I'm gonna try to stop beating my whacker.
Polishing the orca whale.
Polish and slapping the monkey. Wait, what is it? I love when kittens lay down and you see their little. And
then it says Tumby.
You just heard me snort. I just had a little pig snort because that shit's so cute. But
for anyone who wants to find it, it's a post on obscure cat memes. It's a post of a Tumblr caption by someone named Bloodborne Thought. It says, "I love when kittens lay down and you see their little tummy like it's a sign from God." And then there's a picture of a cat, and below it says Tumby.
That's all Tumblr's gonna be now.
Yeah, because they're getting rid of
all
porn.
the adult.
Yeah. Well, no, they're gonna leave it up there, but you can't post anymore.
I think if we like simplify all of the internet, it's just cats and porn.
Damn near.
Unless you're like a dog person, respect to you.
I mean, yeah, but I'd say it's not nearly as big as the cat part of the internet.
Yeah. Well, you gotta understand, if you're a dog person, you're just dogs only.
Yeah.
If you're a cat person, you respect all pets equally.
I don't know about that.
You wouldn't say that?
I'd say it's half and half.
You think it's a divided group?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say that.
It was like the Democratic Party in this last election. Divided.
Very, very divided.
That was the hot
no
take.
political anything.
Okay, fine. I'll cut that.
No, keep that.
Alright, cool.
But it's just like that was let's.
But yeah, I'd say that certain
this
cat
election.
people.
Wait, not the midterm election. The last.
Presidential election.
Yeah, that shit was fucking stupid.
It was fine.
Like, okay. Yeah, okay. I'll stop.
Anyway, so cat people, there's like half of them that are just like diehard cat fans, and then the other half are like these like cats are assholes, but like they're pretty fucking cool though.
Well, like a young Odd Ones Out guy said, like when that motherfucker is on your lap, purring and being lovingly, you won. It's it.
The anxiety melt away.
The cat, you're a cat person at that moment because you have found love. Because that is basically, I don't want to compare cats to relationships, but you had to work hard to get a cat to like you. Like, it's not like one day they just jump up and are fucking like and like licking you and shit. But they're like fucking, fuck you. You feed me, and I piss on your floor. That's what they think.
That reminds me of. Have you watched any of the John Mulaney specials?
No.
Oh shit.
I don't know how I feel about John Mulaney. He's so like, he's kind of old school, but I like him. I like his like acting roles. He's like funny, but I just like his stand-ups like, eh.
So have you seen the one with where he talks about his dog?
I have not.
Ooh, I can't remember. I think his dog's name is like.
What's it called?
I think it's Patricia. It's not Patricia.
What's the name of the special? Because I might just watch it tonight.
It's like the middle one. I don't know. It's not.
I'll just go through.
I think
it
it's
tonight.
Comeback Kid.
I'm just gonna go through all of them tonight.
Okay, that's actually quite a lot.
I can. I was like, stand-up comedy is like one of my things that I just love. I actually was trying to write jokes, but I was like, damn, these shits.
I have a lot that I wrote down on my phone.
I have a bit. One sec.
I have loads of bits on my phone. His dog's name is Petunia.
How about if I say a bit, you say a bit?
Okay, but first off, I want to go off about Petunia for a little bit.
Okay, we can talk.
So basically, she's this tiny ass French bulldog, right? Mm-hmm. Hold on, I'll pull up a picture. And he has this like bit where he also goes off where like her body is young, but her face is as old as time.
Yeah.
Like she saw the Nazis march into France.
Wow.
And she's like, oh, you cannot imagine the things I have seen, cocksucker. The Gestapo threw my printing press into a river, but go tell your fucking jokes.
Oh my gosh.
Go dish now.
And this is his dog?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's literally like that's a joke that he fucking tells. It's great. But at the same time, like I get it. Cause like she's got a little Steve Buscemi face. Like fucking look at her.
Oh, I love those dogs. Those are like pugs. You know I love pugs.
Yeah, so
you see my lock
You
screen.
gotta Doug the Pug lock screen.
I couldn't find Doug the Pug.
No?
I couldn't find... No?
Bro, his account's massive.
I couldn't find it.
Really?
Is it on Instagram?
Yeah, it should be.
Let me look at it again.
I think it's just like at Doug the Pug. That's like the only
Or is it
page
just
my mom
Doug
follows.
now?
It might
Is he
be
so... Oh, I spelled Doug wrong.
Doug.
Okay. Yeah, found him. Look at this cute motherfucker over here. Oh, found the picture. There it is.
It's Doug the Pug.
The
Yeah.
goat. Have you ever seen... Look, Doug's a fucking goat, bro.
Yeah, like he's got a bunch of them. And then shit where he's like dressed up for winter.
Aw.
Yeah, dude, like Doug is an internet sensation.
What are we?
3.6
Are we
million
soft?
followers. Are we hell no.
Or is this... Are we going away from
Alright, let's
toxic
be real.
masculinity?
Let's be real. You can be hard and still love fucking Doug the Pug.
Oh yeah, I'd put a bullet in somebody's head any day.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
No.
Allegedly.
Bro, like, I think dudes just need to, like... Oh my god.
I'm gonna keep showing you Doug the Pug poster so you can fucking squeal.
Yeah, I just gonna say,
that's
please
not
stop.
Alright, you were saying.
Alright, so what I'm saying is that, like, I hate just, like, the way we've been crafted as men to be, like, so, like, tough. We have to be tough. We have to be... We gotta fuck girls and make them cook for us, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Play football and drink Bud Light. But I don't want to, like, do that shit. Like, that's just not who we are. Like, I'm soft. Like, fuck it. Like, I have anxiety. Like, shit's not... Like, we don't talk about that shit as much as we need to. Like, I'm going to gay bars. I would have not thought in a million years I'd be going to gay bars as a straight man and be comfortable. Like, I think that's something people need to do more often. Is just, why are you looking at folding clothes?
There was a lyric in here about how, like, people in the hood are the best actors because they have to act hard. I'm trying to figure out the exact lyric, that way I can quote it.
Yeah.
But that kind of ties in.
It's really like it's such a competition with men. Like, we all have to be so hard. Mm-hmm. And then we're over here being disrespectful to women. And it's like, what the fuck?
I'm just going to say people instead. People from the hood is the best actors. We're the ones that gotta wear our face backwards. Put your frown on before they think you soft. And never smile long or take your defense off. Acting tough so much we start to feel hard.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this from by? The city where they pull cards. This is J. Cole.
Oh, okay.
It's folding clothes.
Okay.
Live from the city where they pull cards. I got a Glock 40 and a Lil 9 ready for the day that a person pulls mine. Mm-hmm. And then it keeps going on.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, it's similar.
It's such a... But I think everything is just being so, like... I think we're getting back to thinking again.
In what way?
I don't know. Like, people are just, like, starting to realize, like, this is bullshit.
This is kind of stupid.
This is bullshit. Like, or at least us. Like, our generation right now.
Yeah.
Like, as we get older, we're probably going to end up like the baby boomers, honestly.
Well, no, because there's actually a really interesting... I was reading a sociology paper, and it was about this cycle of events where it's like the baby boomers give rise to where a situation where some sort of authoritarian leader can rise and start to oppress people. Mm-hmm. So like the baby boomers lead to some kind of oppression. The oppression creates hard times, and the hard time create the heroes that end the oppression that create the baby boomers.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's kind of like that whole curve, that whole like time frame from like the 1900s on, where we had World War I, World War II, the forgotten generation, the baby boomers, and then just like that whole cycle of events.
So who's the heroes?
There's gonna be some kind of massive global fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, people joke about World War III,
but it's gonna be some stupid
but it's
ass
actually
shit.
gonna happen. We're gonna get drafted, and we're gonna have to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I wear glasses, so that works out.
That's we're gonna have
my knee's kind of bad.
My bum knee.
My bum. But,
shit.
Because I don't think it's the generation after us, because they're kind of fucking stupid.
Gen Z?
Yeah. Well, sometimes they consider us Gen Z.
I know. I feel like we're right on the edge.
We're right on the edge, but we're also... I don't know.
I get shit from...
Some of them are kind of... Like, the older ones are, like, get it.
But also at the same time, like, the division into generations in and of itself is kind of inherently ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
The only real thing that makes a difference would be really, really distinct time frames. For example, like, people who are retiring now.
Yeah.
Like, they were raised in a completely different time than we were.
Yeah.
And while there are going to be certain cultural differences, that I'd say it's unfair to generalize for the entire what can be referred to as a generation.
Because they've lived life.
That whole birth cohort is not the same.
Like, we're going to change anyway.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to be this. We're not going to be like this in 10 to 20 years.
And I think it just kind of is needlessly derisive in the sense that it just drives people farther apart because it creates that us versus them mentality of, you know, us being millennials. It applies that label for you to have that group.
But that's just how I feel like that's how this world works. It's just a label. You always have to have a label.
This is veering into intersectionality in the sense that there are so many labels that, like, I don't want to say anything too problematic.
I mean, it's not problematic. It's just facts.
It's gotten
everything's facts now.
True. It's gotten to a point where your problems are only recognized if you know you have the most labels you can attach to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, we're all going through shit.
Yeah.
But then there are a lot of people that would say that, you know,
I'm going through more shit.
Yeah, because of X, Y, and Z.
And then they're like, I'm unfairly treated, but I'm not really unfairly. Whatever.
Enough mental shit.
Enough deep shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm too deep right now. I can't help it.
Ooh, it's
this hole. I just fell down the well.
It's real thinking hours.
Real. Mark it down. 9:58. Real thinking hours.
9:58 p.m. on a Sunday.
I eat a lot of chicken wings, and I would say I'm a experienced chicken wing eater.
Okay.
And I'm the type of person that will eat the fuck out of a chicken wing.
Okay.
Like, as in, bone, everything goes off.
Yeah.
Everything off the bone.
Yeah.
I think, did we talk about this?
We did.
We keep fucking talking about things that we talked about.
Well, no, it's just because, like, it's relatable because we live this shit.
Yeah.
This isn't us putting on for the podcast. This is just recording the shit we always talk about anyway.
Yeah. What the fuck were... Who's
I think it was Emma saying that. It's basically, like, when we interact in the actual, like, in the wild, so to speak.
In the wild?
Yeah, it's literally just like sitting in on an episode of the podcast.
Yeah, but it's also like, can you join in, or is it just like, is nobody... Is there something aggressive about us talking?
I hope not.
I feel like I'm listening.
It reminds me of when we always talk about the catering group chat, is that no one ever fucking joins in. Maybe it's us.
Are we? What's wrong with
Oh no!
Shit! We need more Doug the Pug posts.
Doug the Pug memes. We need more Shiba Inu memes.
I'm gonna show my softer side.
sensitive boys.
Wait, did I tell you already that I quit? Or about to quit?
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. This is
there you go.
Well, this is my announcement. This
is my 2 weeks.
As on Thursday, I put in my 2 weeks.
Oh shit!
I let old Emmy know, because other lady doesn't deserve my love and support.
Goddamn.
But I don't really know who I liked as a manager, but I don't really give a fuck, honestly. But they it was funny because I emailed her and I was like, yeah, I need more responsibilities. And she was like, yeah, we can talk about that on Thursday. And I was like, sounds good. And then maybe later in the day, I was just like, why do I want responsibilities if I'm about to get a full-time job over here? So fuck them.
Yeah.
I'm just... Because that's just mean if I just, was a supervisor for 2 weeks and I was just like, yeah, I gotta quit now.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, I'm just not going to be here because I explained that to her. I was like, I don't want to be a supervisor. I wouldn't want to be, doing all these more responsibilities and then leave, in, a month.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I was just like, fuck it. I had my time. I was at work today and I was like, damn, I'm gonna miss this shit.
They're losing a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Alexis,
it was her last day today.
Yeah.
I told her there's a funny weird thing because I'm a weirdo. I said that she started 2 weeks before me because we toured this at the same time.
Yeah.
But Tracy was such a dumbass. Wait, did you? No, you didn't experience Tracy.
No.
But she forgot, I guess she just, forgot to schedule me or some shit, so I worked 2 weeks after Alexis.
Yeah.
And so now, she quit 2 weeks before she's, her last day was 2 weeks before my last day.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just a weirdo, I think about these weird things.
So technically you both worked the same amount of time.
Yeah, but I didn't get a supervisor shift or anything like that.
Oh.
Well, one, I got one.
One.
Yeah.
A little trial run.
Then a little trial. I beat that. I won that. That was a good one though. It was tailgating. Remember?
Oh yeah.
I was fucking.
Tell me about that, yeah.
I was yelling at people. I was telling them to go suck a dick.
I keep saying Chef Gordon Ramsay at catering.
No.
I think that's.
Well, I'd be the pastry. I was trying to do that pastry. We were talking about that yesterday. Be a fucking asshole pastry chef.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this shit?
You call this a fucking Madeleine? What the fuck is this?
Panacotta? More like, no, like shit. Get the fuck out of here.
This panna cotta's rubbery.
Rubber? What the fuck? It's supposed to be. No, the fuck it's not. It's supposed
Take
to be
your
eggy.
cracked cheesecake and fuck off.
Gordon Ramsay's a goat.
I love that shit. Did I tell you that me and Chloe want to go as like I want to go as Gordon Ramsay and I want to make her either an idiot sandwich or lamb sauce.
Bro, I'm drinking water, man. No, Gordon. Do you think his food's actually good though?
I mean, he's quite literally he is the chef in the world with the second most Michelin stars ever.
Well, there you
So
go.
that answers that.
But also, the fucking like. I would love to try like the other places, like the dude from or what is it, David Chang? David.
Oh, David Chang, yeah, like any of the
I feel like he's tough.
like the Momofuku.
His shit's probably real good.
Yeah, I ordered Chloe from the Milk Bar. Do you know who Christina Toast is?
You really for her birthday?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's so good.
What was it?
I got her the birthday cake, and then they had it was called like it was like a Christmas party special where they had like the crack pie and then a bunch of cookies.
That's awesome.
Right? And so we ate it when we came back from going out last night because we went out because our parents were in town.
Mm-hmm.
And so we came back, I cut up the birthday cake and the pie, and then we each had a slice, and it was fucking fantastic. It
Awesome.
was so good.
So when's Chloe going to be featured on this podcast?
She keeps telling me to bring her on, and I keep telling her that I'll think about it, and then I just say no.
Just
Because I feel like she's got some shit about me that she wants to say, and if she's listening to this right now, she knows. She knows exactly what.
I want
she's
to hear
talking
some
about.
shit.
No,
I want some deep.
On.
Bro, I'll tell my secrets like a fucking.
No,
champ.
I'm just embarrassed about
Like
it.
if I bring my mom on here, fuck it.
It's some stupid shit I said when I was drunk.
Oh.
And it's not like problematic. It just makes me look dumb. And I don't really want to do that.
Bro, I look dumb every fucking time I'm on here. So it's fine.
Granted, I do, but like it's a personal thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I was like, brother, let's.
And you don't think the fucking the story about you being on acid in the fucking in Chicago? You don't think?
I mean, like, shit happens.
Shit happens. That's true.
That wasn't really like super embarrassing per se. It was a low point.
Oh, but these are real embarrassing.
I mean, it's more of just like, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You know what pisses me off?
What?
This is like a random thought. This is one lady that I just like am obsessed with, but like disgustingly obsessed because I'm disgusting.
Sorry.
Like on some other shit.
What?
And, like she blocked my ass on
Ooh.
Snapchat, but she like I hate when people block me on something else but keep me on the other thing. Like, just end me. Like let's kill this fucking relationship.
If you're going to kill me, make it quick.
But she like, because my friends were sending me something, they're like, damn, look, you see her? And I was like, no. It's like on the story. I was like, oh, I'm still friends with her. And I look and it's like the gray arrow. And I was like, oh no.
Oh.
This, because even when you add somebody and they don't add you back, you can still see their shit.
Yeah.
But this lady blocked me. And I don't understand why.
Well, shit.
So, Katie Krutz,
Oh, shit.
if you don't unblock me in the next... No, I'm kidding. I don't really care. But that... Actually, I do care, but I don't care. So, that pissed me off.
You should send this to her. You should send her the audio.
Oh, I'll send it straight to her.
Or better yet,
Because I can Instagram DM her.
I can have you like make an audio file. We can just send that directly to her.
Oh,
It's exactly like this. It's like a mini.
Bro, I don't, because my friend, I'm just gonna put it on the podcast. She's not gonna check it out anyway.
Is she gonna go through the whole hour and listen to it?
Well, she already fucking hates me, it seems.
So I don't.
Bro, I gave her a foot massage in track practice. What? I thought there was love there. It's like the fucking Pulp Fiction scene.
Oh jeez.
Like, is there love when you have a foot massage? Like, what the fuck?
Oh god.
Whatever, it's cool. We pole vaulted together. I thought there was I misread. No, but on some real shit, I had drunk the nights and I just hit her up and be like, let me get that coochie real quick.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
In Indiana. She's in Pennsylvania. Why am I asking for it?
That reminds me of that Boogie lyric. Not a boogie with a hoodie, but just Boogie.
Okay.
And it's
Wait, Boogie.
Boogie. He was opening for the Joey Badass concert when I went to see it. And I heard his shit there, and it's actually pretty good. He says, and until I fuck a singer, I just can't say that I'm that guy. Like that night, I drunk text SZA, and then got high, she ain't reply. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Respect.
So, yeah.
That's usually, that's how I used to be freshman and sophomore year. I just drunk text, or I drunk call.
Ooh, that's worse.
I'm like, hey,
that's so much worse.
Hey, how's it going?
Dude, no one wants to, like, answer the phone.
Oh, and I have terrible conversations, too. Like, any lady that I've schemed on that listens to this podcast, you know, I have terrible conversations. Like, the best conversations come out of this podcast. Because I am just not good at this shit.
Well, you're getting better, considering we're on the podcast. If anything, these are just an hour of practice.
Yeah.
Just talking about stupid shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of, this is a great time to end up and wrap up the episode.
Wait, we gotta take a video of this. It's number 11. It's a double digit.
This is... Hold on, I'll wait for you to pull it up.
Yeah.
You gonna do a Snapchat video?
Of course I'll do a Snapchat.
Okay.
Alright, get to it.
Let me know when you're ready, and then
I'm ready.
Can sign the episode
I'm
off.
ready.
Well, if this is the end of episode 11, thank you for watching. If you're watching this during the day, thanks for... I completely fucked it up.
I definitely zoomed in on you.
Oh, great.
Alright, let's restart.
Because the thing is, like, I say, like, thanks for listening, and they're watching in a video. That just seems kind of weird.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I mean,
Right.
it's just showing that we're still doing the podcast.
And rolling. We rolling?
Yeah, we rolling.
We live?
Yeah,
what
we
do
rolling.
they say? Lights and sounds or speed rolling? Tapes and speed? Whatever the fuck.
Whatever the fuck. Can you continue?
Yeah, if you're listening to this in the
During the
daytime, have a good day. If you're listening at night, have a good night. But thanks for tuning in to the 11th official episode of the podcast. Thank you.
Ah!